Yo, what's good, guys? KosherTech here. So today we got another case to review. This one is from Zalman. This is the Zalman M3 Plus. Now you cop this on Amazon. I'll have the link in the description below. It basically retails for 80 bucks. This is a micro ATX case, which supports micro ATX mobos and mini ITX mobos. So this is called a compact case. Now, all right, so it comes with 4 fans. It has a nice mesh up in the front. You know how we like a nice looking mesh. And I gotta say, it is a pretty dope looking mesh. Now, the only thing, it only comes in one color, which is black. That is whack. All right, Dark Flash DLM 21 mesh case comes in 4 different colors. We got black, we got white, we got pink, we got green. This, unacceptable. I want more colors. Anyways, this is more of like the front over here. You could pop off right there in the bottom. Slide it back, boom, pops off. I want to say this is plastic, this is aluminum, the top up here is plastic. We do have a nice glass. I am going to peel this a bit later. Let me show you guys quickly around the case. Up top, we do have a nice, we got USB 3, we got USB 2. What we got here, we got mic, I want to say, and we got headphone. I want to say we got USB 3.1 over here. We have, I believe this is for fan RPM. I'm not sure. We got to check that out. This is a reset switch, and this is power. This is all black, which is nice. I gotta say, man, this top design is really whack, guys. I'll tell you guys that in a sec why. So if we pop this out now, I don't understand what all this is going on here, but up top you could definitely fit a 240 mil rad. We are gonna do that. We're gonna get it officially naked just to show you guys inside, but you have all these things over here. I'm not sure exactly why. This is not a good design. This could easily break. This plastic BS over here. I'll give you guys an example right now. So when I copped the case, right, it came in, you feel me, and I was trying to close it, and now look, see, it's defective. This thing don't close. It's already broken, and I just literally got the case. So anyways, if you want to pop it out, you can pop it out like that. It does have a dust filter here. You know, it does have a dust filter there. All you got to do is just go to your mama's kitchen while she cooking. Well, actually, don't do it while she cooking. Just put on the my bad. So just turn on the faucet, give a quick rinse, run away, because your mama's going to slap you over the head, yo. You playing games, man. But anyways, close it right there. We good, but I got to say, this is a messed up design. You see, like, look. See, it doesn't close. You know, it doesn't freaking close, man. It's pissing me off. But anyways, not a good design. What I'm going to basically do is I'm just going to tape it and we're going to clock it. But just keep this in mind. No bueno over here. We got, what we got here? I want to say 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 expansion slots. Wish we had more. We got PSU over here. Got another fan in the back. We're going to pop out the side over here. But listen, for $80, guys, I got to say, though, the tempered glass is full, which is nice. The DLM 21 mesh, I don't believe it was full. I think it was only half. But let's get her naked. All right, and let's go. All right, you guys, so she officially naked. Now, quickly, let's get to this. Now, when you do pull off the front mesh, right? Remember I said just pull it out from the bottom. Just slide out your case over here towards the edge. You're going to grab it from the bottom. Just give it a nice pull. It's going to come out. Now, just be a bit careful because there's a wire over here, which actually I unplugged it just to show you guys. So this wire connects here, right to the front. Now, I think this is for maybe, I'm not sure exactly for what, maybe to connect with the hub. I'm not sure, but once I build in it, we're gonna exactly check it out. Just be careful because I don't want you guys ripping the wire. Just pull it out, it's gonna pop off. Anyways, we have a mesh over here. So like I said, same thing, mama's kitchen sink, a good 1, 2, 3. Maybe just be careful, maybe just unscrew the connector over here, you know, or you could just wash it, just dry it, you know. Nothing should happen, you know what I'm saying? But hey, don't hold me liable if something does. But anyways, the front mesh, blah blah blah, 3 fans as I mentioned. We got 3 fans over here. Now, guys, for all you, a lot of you youngins out there, you like cases with fans, pre-installed. I don't, because most of the fans are always trash. So I really don't care if the case comes with fans or doesn't. Me personally, personal opinion, I prefer cases not to come with fans because I want to put my own Chinese RGB fans. But anyways, we do have 3 pre-installed fans, as I mentioned. As you can see, the fan's orientation is coming out of the case. Now, you could most likely pull off putting a 360 mil rad over here in the front, and just in the orientation of the fans being out, because I think if you put them inside, so for the camera not focusing, if you put it in the inside, you might not have enough space. But up top, you could definitely put a 240. So again, we have 4 pre-installed fans. We have 3 up here and the 4th one in the rear for the exhaust. And then up top, no fans. Now, a cool thing about this case is you could put fans over here where the SSD slots are, or you just basically unscrew the SSDs, pop it here, and then you could put a fan with the cutouts, which I'm going to show you guys once I built it, and you could put fans over here. So you could have basically a nice airflow. You could have intake, and then you'll have up top exhaust and the rear exhaust. So that'll be actually cool. It's going to keep your graphics card really cool in that sense. So you can mount 2 SSDs here in the front. The standouts over here are gold, which is nice. When you put in the motherboard, it's easy to screw in. Let's pop that bad boy back. One-man operation. You know what it is. Bear with me, cats. Woo, we got a lot of wires over here. This is insane. Listen, I got to say one thing about this case. The wire management is going to be tough because I'm going to use cable extensions. You know how I like to use cable extensions because it's going to look absolutely dope. We have space here for an SSD and an SSD over here. So altogether, you could fit 4 SSDs in this case, which is pretty cool. Up in the bottom, we have the spinning disc tray. This spinning disc tray supports 2 mechanical drives. Listen, I got to give them a lot of credit for this. I thought this thing is not removable, but it is. So all you got to do is just pull it in the bottom and just slide it out. And the bad boy just slides out. And like I said, the quality is nice. It's like, maybe it's like steel or something. It feels good. It's good quality. Again, lever, pull down, and then pull, and then it's going to officially all together. Let's just pop it out. Voila, comes out. And then here, you have plenty of space, you know, to hide all the mess and whatnot. We all do it, so don't lie to me. And then here we got a booklet with all the stuff and whatnot, zip ties and all this stuff. But that's basically it. This is unacceptable. Maybe it was just, I think it's just, listen, if you guys got this case and you're having the same issue with yours, you know, not clicking all the way down, let me know, because this honestly is absolutely unacceptable, man. I hate the design already. I mean, I would have to tape it. You know, if this was a unit, you know, if I would have just, if I wasn't reviewing this case, I honestly would have just basically, you know, returned it and maybe got a different one if I really like this case. But anyways, just wanted to give you guys a heads up here. Here we got all the wires. We got to take care of this. What else am I missing? What else kosher? What else kosher about this case? Let's pop it back. Now, that's a little, I see all the wires up there. That'll be a little fun to play around with. We got to organize it, but yeah. Oh, and the expansion. Yeah, listen. This is honestly the most annoying thing. This expansion slots, all right, these, you can't screw them. These are basically one-time use. So make sure you guys measure the card exactly. See how many cards see how many expansion card slots. Oh my God, how many expansion slots your card takes when you pull them out, because these things are not, you can't screw them back in. These are basically one-time use. That is pretty whack. I don't understand what the hell these cases are doing that a lot. Oh, actually, I also want to mention to you guys, zip ties here. We have cutouts here for zip ties. 1, 2, 3. That's nice. Okay, I like them here. I might have to take out this SSD over here to use the zip ties over here. So this is removable. But yeah, let's build in it, y'all. Let's go. All right, so she's officially lit up in all her glory. These are the front standard fans, which are just completely trash, guys. I'm going to show you that for 1 sec. Let me take you to the glass. I got to say, this is absolutely gorgeous inside. We got the Asia Horse fans in the bottom. Looks absolutely beautiful. Now, I did remove the SSD slots over here. You got to leave the SSDs in there, or you could remove it for the fans. I'll explain this orientation in a second. The glass is very simple design. You just unscrew the screws over here, the thumb screws right over here, and basically slide it off. The whack thing about this design is you're gonna smudge the glass. The fans themselves, like I said, are pretty whack. If you get a chance, this is my thing, like all you cats out there loving your pre-installed fans, bro, most of the time these pre-installed fans are just completely trash. All right, these make sound. I'm gonna show you guys in a second. These are not any good whatsoever. These are also not PWM, and these only come in white. There's no other color you could change on these things. I'll show you guys that right now. Essentially, remember this button over here? This with the fan. When you press it, right? I'm gonna press it. Look what happens, right? Hold up. Let me put it like this. Look what happens. And that's it. And now they turn off. That's it. And then you hear them spin too, which is pretty sad. Like I said, they make noise. They are pretty trash, guys. The fans, no bueno. When you get this case, do me a favor. Get rid of these fans. Put some dark flash fans. Put some Asia Horse fans. Put some PC coolers. Son, put any of them Chinese RGB fans, which I've reviewed. I've reviewed 30 plus of these things. You know what I'm saying? So definitely get rid of them and put some nice fans. Right now, what I want to do is I want to remove the glass. We're going to take an internal look, and then I'm going to review the side panel. Also, check out what I got here. I got a magnet checker, son. All right. So let's check out the frame design. All right. So here we got, I want to say, you know, some sort of steel, you know, some Chinese steel aluminum. Is pretty weak. Over here is plastic. So the top is essentially all plastic. So this is plastic. The frame itself, this up here, has some sort of, I want to say again, it's also like a steel aluminum type of frame. I want to say steel because magnets usually stick on steel. But anyways, when I remove this, I did say that up top you could fit a 140 fan. There's a cutout here for a 140. So 120s and 140s could go on top, but only a 240 AIOs, which I have basically installed there. This design, all right, this is completely just dumb. All right, I don't know what's the point of this, how they made this design up top. Very terrible. Like I said, remember my thing is busted over here. And then a back, of course, the back panel itself is steel as well. You can see it sticks on. But anyways, let's get that removed and let's check out how she looks inside. Let's go. So the glass is removed. One thing I really want to talk quickly about the glass itself. Listen, the design is absolutely fantastic. This glass, how they designed it, they put the steel frame on it and inside the, basically they put the frame, the steel frame, the glass over the steel frame, which is dope. This reminds me of the Asus TUF 301 case, which I reviewed. That glass panel, similar design, very sturdy, it's heavy, it has weight. You know, it's not like some cheap ass glass you just take out. This is like very good design. Zalman actually did really good with the glass itself. But anyways, let's check out the inside. Now the inside is absolutely gorgeous. Of course, you got a Strix card. What does that mean? If you got a foot long card, it could essentially fit. Now, quickly, very quickly. Now, if you are going to put the fans, right, which I have the Asia Horse fans over here, your card needs to be 2 slots. If you got a 3-slot card, it most likely ain't going to fit. This card is a 2-slot card. So as you can see, it has essentially a perfect fit over here. Now, the reason why I did the Asia Horse fans in orientation of exhaust is because when I flip the fans, right, you see the fan itself spinning. That side of the fan, when you flip them, on this case, it basically doesn't spin because there's a slot for the SSD. So essentially it wouldn't work, right? So intake wouldn't work. This is why I put them in exhaust. Tell you the truth, I'm not sure if it's gonna do that much. It's gonna essentially cool the card because I guess it's gonna exhaust air faster, you know, in that sense. But it does look a lot better. I gotta say, I wish it actually went in intake. But like I did say, when you get this case, guys, make sure you get rid of all these fans are just completely trash. Put some nice fans in there. Strix card looks absolutely beautiful. Cable extensions always is a plus. A 240 mil AIO is always a plus. As you guys can see in the temps for a second, temps are, and honestly, with these fans, I left it is. I just put the fans over here just to make it an aesthetically more appealing. And most of you cats are probably gonna go with this design, and you know, you don't need all these SSDs in the first place. But really good. Easy to build in. I gotta say, very easy to build in. What I want to do is let's flip it. Right, let's check out my cable management. Let's go. All right, so check it out. We're gonna do a ghetto sound test. All right, so I'm holding my lav mic. Right, you guys are gonna see it. All right, so you see it right there. So check it. I'm gonna press this. Now you heard that motor. Every time it spins, there's this, it's just this motor. It's a very tedious, annoying sound that you get with these fans. Like I said, absolutely trash. They got no LED effects. When you cop them, strip it, put some nice Chinese fans in there. This is no bueno. That hub that comes with it is also very dumb because you got 3 modes. It's basically just dim it and it just turns off the fans. Again, pretty whack. Overall, I am feeling the case. Overall, for the price, not too bad. I am feeling it. But if you are like I said, we're gonna run through the temps and whatnot. It does, it has good cooling. I can't say it's whack, but I gotta give it, for me, probably the DLM21 mesh. I gotta put it for the win. They both of these cases, micro ATX cases. Want to say similar design, but I don't know. The DLM21 mesh probably for me for the win. So I didn't have any issues with the cable extensions installing them in this case. Look, the rear design, I mean, of course, listen, cable management for Kosher is always a plus. Don't hate. If you hate, leave a comment below. But cable extensions were no problem. I gotta say, it came out really, really good. Very easy. The side panel, very easy to install it. Essentially, I didn't have no problems with it. As you can see here, this is basically the hub for these fans. Like I said, it's trash, no bueno, get rid of it. The Asia Horse hub goes in perfectly. I had no problems whatsoever. One thing I do gotta say, this is actually very important, guys. When you put in the power supply, make sure you remove the spinning disc tray. First, remove the spinning disc tray, put in the power supply, put on your wires. Then, if you are using the spinning disc tray, put it back in. I just left it here just to show you guys the demo, how it looks with the spinning disc tray already installed. But overall, cable management, very easy in this case. As I mentioned earlier, Kosher's cable management is always on point, guys. Always on point. So we got, what are we at right now? Look at that, 2 hours and 18 minutes. I have the CPU, I have ADATA 64 running, as well as I have Valley looping in the background. So we got GPU. GPU is nice, man. I gotta say, it's at 64 Celsius, CPU at 69. Now the CPU is the 2700X. It's overclocked to, I believe, 4 gigs. The GPU, I want to say, is the 1060 Strix edition. Let's see if I could catch it. Strix. Nope, never mind. It's the 580. I'm bugging. So the GPU is the RX 580. So we have, look at that. I guess it's good. It's keeping it cool, even though I guess if it's exhausting air down, it's actually doing a pretty decent job. He's still getting some air in there and as well. So the graphics card, this setup is nice, but I still wish if we could have just turned it, if there was not any intrusion. Like if I show you guys, like right here, you see, if I would have switched it, the motor it wouldn't have been spinning. That's the only problem. But overall, still good design, still good airflow for the GPU, and like I said, adequate amount of space. So just keep that in mind. But overall, not bad, man. Not bad temps. Not a bad case. But listen, very important. If you do decide to get this case, like I said, make sure you swap out the fans, put different fans, because these fans are absolutely trash. Also, another thing, I don't know, man. I personally would probably rock with the DLM21 mesh. I like it a bit better. Even though I didn't mention this, that you could honestly see. I don't understand the point of this, seeing your power supply, which power supply you got in the system, but I don't know. I do like the glass design. Build quality in this case up top is trash. Like this is no bueno, man. This is a big F up. This thing not closing. That's not a good design. But overall, the mesh front is nice. I do like this. We get enough air coming in here. Not a bad case. I gotta say, not a bad case. If you do like this design, if you do like the setup, definitely cop it. It's not a bad case, guys. But anyways, I'm KosherTech. I'm catch you cats next time. Deuces.